Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 83. Now, I know nobody was expecting this video, or no one thought Talk for Glory would be talking about this specific company, but we're full of surprises. 2021 is a special year for wrestling, especially for Talk for Glory. We're going to be talking about just about everything. Around 2019, we spoke about Rev Pro. We spoke about Yeah, outside of the regular United States and New Japan, we've mainly just only spoken about Rev Pro one time. But before I get into any further, here's my introduction. I'm an English 4. This is episode 93 of Talk for Glory, where I talk to you guys about my first steps into Stardom World Wondering Wrestling. So, I'll be honest, guys. First way I heard of Stardom was off of B. Priestley. I thought, oh, okay, Will Ospreay is dating another wrestler. Cool, whatever. And then I realized that Bushi Road was in control of Stardom, similar to how they're in control of New Japan. So it got me a little more interested. And although B. Priestley reminded me of Stardom, like, yes, Stardom's a company. Although B is the one that reminded me of it, Io Shirai is the person that made me acknowledge it. When I heard of this Io Shirai person coming to WWE, I didn't know who she was, so I did my research and I found Stardom. And the first faction I saw was Queen's Quest. Now, I've watched Stardom every here and there, and I can honestly say that I have a favorite faction. Actually, before I even talk about that, let's talk about some of the things I've learned while watching Stardom. So there are four factions similar to New Japan. Well, New Japan has like 5 or 10 of them. We have Bullet Club, Lij, Suzuki Gun, Taguchi Japan, Los. Oh, I already said Lij. And yeah, I guess that's the four. Unless I'm forgetting a specific group, guys, just let me know. Because yeah, I think I got them all. Just Bullet Club, Lij, Suzuki Gun, Taguchi Japan, Chaos. There we go. Chaos. I was forgetting about Chaos. We also have Chaos and other factions. But time for some Stardom factions. So one faction I learned about in Stardom is called Stars, ran by Mayu Iwatani. Sorry if I butcher that for her, guys. I'm just getting into Stardom. So that's ran by Mayu. We have Oedo Tai, and we have two more. Yeah, we have Oedo Tai that was formerly ran by Kogetsu. Yes. So it's ran by Kogetsu. And I'll go by what are they heel face after I listed them all. We have Tokyo Cyber Squad. Now, this is a faction I actually knew about from like way before I got into Stardom. That was because of Hana Kimura. When I saw it at Madison Square Garden, I honestly God loved seeing her. I loved seeing her little bubbly attitude. I saw her outside of the venue. She was a very lovely person, just one of a kind person to talk to. So then I looked up her faction of Tokyo Cyber Squad, and it is such a badass name. Now, normally I'm that guy on Talk for Glory, outside Talk for Glory, where I do not like the idea of someone saying this person should go to AEW. But if there was anyone I wanted to go to AEW, it was definitely Hana. But anyways, guys, I'm back to this. Back to listing the factions. Queen's Quest, ran by Watanabe. So Stars is just a group of baby faces. Again, ran by Mayu. Oedo Tai is the heel faction. Kogetsu runs that. And I'll say this now, Kogetsu is like a mixture of Suzuki for me, but at the same time, Togi Makabe. I don't know if that makes sense, guys. Tokyo Cyber Squad kind of has no leader, to my knowledge. No one really stuck out to me. And Queen's Quest is ran by Momo, whose faction is basically just tweeners. Tokyo Cyber Squad is also tweeners, depending on, I guess, the city they're in. So it's not exactly black and white on what faction everyone's in. I mean, what side everyone's on. Sometimes they get cheered, sometimes they get booed. It's kind of like a Naito match. Hmm? Now, one moment. Sorry about that, guys. Had to close my door. Someone was leaving. But anyways, back to what I was saying about the factions. So there's four, and personally, my favorite as of right now is Oedo Tai, just because as much as I love face factions or heel factions that seem face, I definitely like factions that assert dominance. Oedo Tai just reminds me of Suzuki Gun. Like they really remind me of Suzuki Gun, and this video is gonna be just me breaking down my feelings on Stardom. Remember, guys, this is like my third day getting into Stardom. I don't know if I should have made a video on it, but this is Talk of Lore, where we talk about every form of wrestling, guys. So as I'm learning, you guys can always feed me some information about Stardom that I don't know. I'm always welcome to it. Here at Talk for Glory, you can talk to us about any kind of wrestling. We'll give it a shot. So similar to New Japan, Stardom Wrestling has tournaments throughout the year. The first one is the Rookie of Stardom tournament. where basically, how do I put this? It's for newcomers, where if you're 1 to 2 years into your debut, you get to participate into it. So I guess it would be like the New Japan Cup if it was only for young lions. Then they have the Goddess of Stardom Tag League, which is basically World Tag League. Which is basically World Tag League for the Stardom roster. Then the Cinderella tournament, which is basically how do I put this? I guess that's another way of New Japan Cup, but this one's for the veterans or just people there, not just young lions, people that have been there for a few years, 10 years, 15 years. So that's the Cinderella tournament. And then the tournament that I've gotten suggested so many times throughout the years of knowing Stardom, this is basically the G1 for them. The five the 5-star Grand Prix. It's a round robin tournament with a head to head final match. So yeah, it's basically like the G1. How long are these matches? That I do not know for certain at the moment. But again, guys, I'm slowly learning. I'm slowly learning into Stardom. Again, you guys can let me know any forms of information. So, one moment, guys. All right. So next we can talk about the the championships of Stardom. So the first one is the Future of Stardom Championship, where currently held by Seiya Ida. This is her first reign. She won the championship in December 20th of 2020. She's held for 24 days and currently no defenses. Next, we have the SWA World Championship held by Sayu, where she's only had one reign. This is her first reign, won the championship in November 15th of 2020. She's held it for 59 days plus, only one defense, and she beat it off, and she won the title off of B. Priestley. Next, we have the Artist of Stardom Championship, where that's basically the six-man tag titles for Stardom, held by Mina Shi. I'm just gonna say Mina, guys. I don't want to butcher names. By Mina, by Tam Nakariya, and Unagi Sayaka. So Mina's how this is her first time winning the title. Tam, this is her third time, and Unagi, this is her first time as well. They've won the championship in December 16th of 2020. They've held the titles for 28 days plus, and they've only defended it once. Now they defeated Oedo Tai, members B. Priestley, Natsuko Tora, and Saki Kashima. Next, we have the Wonder of Stardom Championship. Now, this championship is like the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, guys. So it's kind of got some prestige here. Held by Lulia. This is her first reign. She's won the title back in July 26th of 2020. She's held the championship for 171 plus days. She's had 4 defenses. That's actually the most defenses I see on this list I'm reading here, guys. And next, we have our World of Stardom Championship, which is the World Championship. It is held by Utami Hayashita. This is her first reign as well. There's a lot of first time. There's a lot of first timers here. So this just shows that Stardom likes to give a lot of women opportunity. No, she won the championship back in November 15th of 2020. Held the title for 59 days, and she's only had one defense. Now, the Stardom calendar I'm gonna get used to. If this is something you guys would like, Um, you can comment down below how you feel about these kind of videos where we learn about things, and we can probably start uploading some more. Now, I love British wrestling, but I don't know that many ways to get to Rev Pro. So again, guys, just comment down your opinions or methods of watching all this new wrestling, and we'll give it a shot. But back to what I was saying earlier. So those are the champions. I've listed off their tournaments. Now I don't know their schedule. I'm gonna have to look that up. But when I get used to their schedule, I'll probably do a video or two on Stardom. This is just my I'm getting used to it video. This is like if someone were to watch WWE for the first time and they don't know what championships are what and how their pay-per-views work. So yeah, guys, for first time. So now that I've explained how Stardom works, their factions, their pay-per-views, their championships, it's time for my personal opinion, my personal favorite already. No, it's not B Priestley, but it is someone in Oedo Tai. It is Kunami. I just love this girl's energy. Kunami is this fast, this fast-paced. She's not a high flyer, but she's a hard striker. She is, I believe, one moment, guys. I believe she is 26 years old. If I'm wrong, comment down below. I believe she's 26 years old, so she has a bright, long future ahead of her. Now, her attires are very interesting. Honestly, the little dark aesthetic. I want, I want to see Kunami win the red belt. Now, at one point, it was very shocking for certain people to win the red belt. Also, that's how I'm going to be going by the titles, guys, because that's how they're mostly known as by their color. I know there's like a ceiling for people who can win the red belt, there's ceiling for people who can win the white belt. And I'm gonna say this now, as much as I love the team of B Priestley and Kunami, I want to see Kunami win the red belt. I want to see, honestly, I want to see the women open a Wrestle Kingdom. That's another thing, guys, about Stardom. Now, in Stardom, the women have been made, they have been dark matching, they have been pre-showing Wrestle Kingdoms. I want to see them open. I don't want to see the juniors open. That's kind of disrespectful. El Phantasmo versus Hiromu could have been third card, co-main event, whatever. The Never title was amazing. I think Stardom women deserve the opener. And I can gradually say that Konami is my favorite. I have said this a bunch of times on my Twitter. I posted it on my Instagram. But yeah, Konami is current member of Oedo Tai, tag team partners with B Priestley as goddess of. Wait, one moment, guys. Yeah, Goddess of Stardom tag champs. But yeah, the glass thing isn't just tag team titles for Konami. Also, another thing is I love this girl sliding PK. She fakes you out looking that it'll look like a drop kick, a sliding drop kick, but it ends up being a PK where you're just stuck on the ropes. And I guess in a way that could be the perfect setup for bees bouncing between the ropes on the stomping on the back. So that's a good tag move that they could do. But anyways, guys, I've given all my thoughts and opinions on Stardom Wrestling. I can't wait to get more into this. Their New Year's Dash just passed by. I don't have an account to watch it, so I'm always watching highlights from Stardom. They don't have an English version, so if you guys are okay with hearing the Japanese, then by all means give it a try. I know all the anime guys that always love that English sub, they got no problem with this. But yeah, guys. So if you guys want to watch Stardom, you can go on their official website. You can watch the highlights. I'll be learn as much as you guys are learning. I'm going to be learning too. So I guess that's everything I got to say. This wasn't going to be a long video, guys. But for anyone that watches this, thank you so much. Everything's linked down below from my Twitter at Enigma underscore V4 underscore, at my Instagram at Enigma period V4. And remember, guys, to drop a like, drop a sub. We're gonna be doing the Royal Rumble video. That's when Young Smooth's also gonna be returning to Talk for Glory. So I'm just doing little videos on the side. I really had a lot of fun doing that Wrestle Kingdom video. Thank you all for that many views. Also, guys, if you guys want any videos to be posted, just again comment it down below or text me on my Twitter, or if you have me on my Enigma V4 Instagram, by all means, I'll even give you a little shout out. I'll even give you a little shout out for the idea. But anyways, guys, drop a like, drop a sub. Thanks for hearing me out. I'm Enigma V4, and I am signing out.